to get me home. I had to get ACE. And they got me home at 8 o'clock at night. But
did that end up costing you money?
Yeah, because I had to get ACE to bring me home. It was they book you, the town pays for it, but in other words, you pay the town too. In the way that you pay the town and the town pays you. So I use 2 rides that I normally would get paid that it comes out of the town's pocket, but it comes out of your Medicaid. And I had to use the 2 rides that I was scheduled for. So in other words, I had 4 rides because I used 2. I only had 2 rides to come home because there's a ride going down and a ride coming back. That's your 1 ride. That's how they figure you got 4 rides. So I had to use another ride from another time because they left me there and they weren't going to come out and get me. The lady says, well, I can't do nothing for you. Find your own ride. And then their drivers, they drive nuts. Medics drive nuts. I had an old guy that was driving for them, and I was talking to him. I said, how many? I said, the woman driver I had said that she had a brand new taxi. He demolished it, and they kept him driving. And I told medics, I said, I will not go for him. I will not go with him again. He was doing that time when another time I was down that way in West Haven. He was doing 80 all the way home. And this is what you got to put up with for driving.
So, in that time that you were working with medics to get your med pass,
yeah,
were you aware of any process for making a complaint?
No. Nobody tell you the complaints. I had on it with me. There was another lady that was complaining because he told her. He said, I'm taking you, but you gotta find your own ride. I said, oh, another person did the same thing too, like he did to me. And it was the same driver.
So if right now, if you have to go to an appointment for physical health or behavioral health, anything like that, how much of your day does it take for you to get there, have the appointment, and get home again?
It would take about, I'll say, a good 4 or 5 hours a day, if I had to. Now that I used to take my ride with the vets, I take the DAV van. But that's still hectic too, because you leave at 6 o'clock in the morning, and even though you don't pay for it because it comes from the veterans, you leave at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm the first one to get picked up, and by the time I get home, it's 3:30 in the afternoon.
And where are you going for your
I'm going to West Haven and sometimes Newington. So if I go to Newington, I had to go do a nickel at Newington because I had one done down there in 2014. I had to go back to where I had that one done to make sure there was no problem, because at West Haven they found a problem on my echo and they wanted it done at Newington. So, but there was no bus going there at 8 o'clock. So I had to get a friend that worked in Hartford, take me down. She dropped me off and she said, should I pick you up? I said, no. I said, I'll catch the DAV van back home. But I had to give her $20 to take me, because I wasn't going to go for nothing. And she's getting out of her way because she was going to work. And so I gave her $20, and I put in for the reimbursement. So the reimbursement I got, I gave to her for her gas. But the thing was, I had to catch the VA shuttle from Newington to get back to West Haven, and I had to be there by 12 o'clock. And if I wasn't there by 12 o'clock, the van was gone without me. So there's another thing too. So it's good, yeah, if I take the DAV van, but that's a problem with transportation too. Because even though it's federal, you're still having problems with their vans too.
So tell me what the DAV van is.
DAV van is for Department of American Veterans. And it's for people that have medical appointments. That's the DAV. Norwich has one. I didn't know we had one. North Windham has one. And Norwich takes, no, we have Norwich. South Windham has Norwich, New London, Groton has Rhode Island, part of Rhode Island, and Coventry, all around this area. The other ones from New London, like, from maybe from Hartford, they have their own. Each town has their own band. There's bands that come in from Berlin, Glastonbury, so each town has their own.
And those vans go around to various places?
Those vans go around to various places. They have volunteer drivers that will pick you up. They're volunteer. They're not getting paid for it. They're volunteer drivers.
So can you, as someone who needs transportation to be